Stories of hope and recovery will take the stage in downtown Indianapolis this week. The Park at the Phoenix, the new outdoor venue at the Phoenix Theater, will host a one-act play called Sleepaway on Wednesday, presented by the nonprofit theater company Summit Performance Indianapolis. The show is about the kindness of strangers and women's journeys of resilience. The stories are based on interviews with around 20 women in the local community. Creators and performers with the Summit hope that the performance helps people rethink addiction and recovery.
I think it's just when you're right there in someone's story and you're experiencing it through a performer, it gives you kind of a firsthand look at what someone else's circumstances might be and how maybe someone comes to make certain decisions that otherwise perhaps you would, take one look at and judge or just see from a two-dimensional point of view.
It really makes you think about humanity and how we all sometimes can get caught up in things that make us not think about that just basic human part of us, that basic, I want good things to happen for you part of us that we all have. And I think that really shows through in this piece.
Summit is partnering with Dove Recovery House and the School of Health of Human Sciences at IUPUI on this project. Sally Wasmuth with IUPUI is involved in several arts-based recovery initiatives. She says theater can be a powerful tool for audiences as well as healthcare providers.
All of these projects that we do are about narrative medicine, which is the idea that it is good for human beings to hear other people's stories. And particularly for healthcare providers, it can help us make fewer medical errors and also attend better to the people that we work with if we pay more attention to stories, particularly through theater. In my research, I really talk about how if we can sort of deeply understand and empathize with and hear the stories of people's journeys through addiction and through recovery, we can provide better supports and reduce the stigma associated with it and reduce the stigma about talking about it.
You can see Sleepaway at 7 o'clock Wednesday evening at the Park at the Phoenix Theater. There will be a moderated community conversation after the show. It is free to attend, but you will need a ticket. For more information, just go to summitperformanceindy.com. Now to the forecast. I want to give you a live look at the canal in downtown Indianapolis. They're lit up. Storms could put a damper on any outdoor activities in the coming days, though. Here's Kevin with that.
And pretty much same routine, Mark, as we've had the last several days. We finally see at the end, not at the end of the work week, not at the end of the 7-day forecast, but a change coming that will be more enjoyable. 76 in Indy, 3 degrees cooler in Crawfordsville, while Bloomington sits at 78 degrees. We talked about some of the showers and thunderstorms off to the northwest. They are starting to dwindle, but you'll still hear some rumbles of thunder coming your way in Monticello. This is west of Lake Schaefer and Lake Freeman and north of Lafayette. Some additional thunder showers possible overnight northwest. Same feel, tropical feel. That humidity is there with temperatures heating up. That'll build some thunderstorms tomorrow, but we'll end up with cooler conditions by the end of the week. Almost 90 tomorrow. We take another step down as we get to Wednesday. Thursday's temperature right at 80 for the high, and that starts a new trend, as you'll see within the forecast. Also, notice humidity dropping as we go through the next several days. It's Friday when you'll finally feel the difference in the humidity, and it will last through the 4th of July weekend. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, some ongoing showers, thunder showers northwest of the Lafayette to Peru line. Those fade away temporarily. Once we start heating up late morning, early afternoon, like clockwork, boom, there are the showers and thunderstorms, heavy rainfall whenever you catch one of those, and gusty winds. We've had winds today of 40 to 50 miles per hour. We may have an isolated wind gust closer to 60 tomorrow, which would put out a thunderstorm warning. 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, still ongoing. Then by the time we get to 11, they'll start to fade away. We're in the lowest risk for tomorrow. The marginal, or it's on a scale of 1 to 5, this would be a 1 as far as that threat for damaging wind. Temperatures tomorrow, just a matter of timing of the thunderstorms. Whether you hit 90 or not, it'll feel like 90 for all of us. Pretty consistent chance for rain through the day Wednesday. The cold front will eventually come our way and bring with it more concentrated thunderstorms Wednesday and Thursday. You see all the activity through the afternoon and evening hours. Wednesday temperatures in the mid-80s. Noticeable change, though. You can start to see the cooler air come in from the northwest on Wednesday. As we get to the weekend, temperatures will start to cool off. The biggest change will be lowering the humidity, lowering the rain chances, and the temperature. Thursday, 79 will stay in the upper 70s as we go through the 4th of July weekend. Overnight lows around 60. We're not risk-free from rain, Mark, but at least the chance is just around 20% at this point. That seems like a victory.
We'll take it. All right, thank you, Kevin, for that. A home in Chicago has turned into a tourist attraction thanks to this colorful display of pride that you see here. Scripps reporter Usher Qureshi shows how the homeowners are using their newfound viral fame to pay it forward.
The day is so beautiful.
After a tough year, Jesse Campbell and partner Nicholas Vasquez knew they wanted to do something special to celebrate Pride with their 17-month-old.
We just wanted to, start off right and a good foot, really instill in him, good morals and values and just be a good person. This is a good opportunity, right? And just to have memories and to have pictures.
Ideas were bursting inside Campbell's imagination.
I'm an interior designer, so I use AutoCAD all the time.
The interior designer sketched out what would become his exterior design concept.
It helps me in the design process to see what it's going to look like before I actually pull the trigger.
What he came up with turned into a simple yet powerful art display for their home and the neighborhood. A massive paintbrush dripping in the colors of the rainbow.
I loved it. I thought it looked great.
He wasn't the only one who loved it. The couple never expected their unique rainbow art installation to generate so much buzz.
And someone posted it on social media and it blew up. People started showing up in front of my house. Suddenly there's a line of people taking pictures and cars are all double parked.
The massive Pride display has undoubtedly gone viral. People visit from far and wide to take pictures and just soak in the bright colors that stretch from the walkway up the porch